Yes, so. So the van costs, the guy said you could have it if you can get it running. So I figured out that it was the fuel pump, and the fuel pump was not working. So I had to get under here and unhook that thing and pull it out, and I got the van running, and they said we could have it, so they gave it to us. The van build was pretty much out of scraps in people's garages that they didn't need. The whole van build was that way. And we didn't really spend much money of anything on it. Everything was gifted to us, from the fabrics that we used to the insulation materials. It was all gifted to us. The 2x4s and the framing, the shelf framing, was all given to us. So we did this van build for pretty much free. You know, we had a few things here and there. We had a mattress up in Oregon, so we picked that up and put that in. A queen size bed fits in there. We pretty much received fabrics from here and there to coat the walls, and just everything that we could find and utilize that worked out good. Worked out pretty good. And the van life lifestyle is pretty darn amazing. We made a lot of room in our living room, so it's pretty cool. But right now we're in travel mode, so the seats are forward. The outdoor rug's in here, so sometimes you gotta shuffle some things around in the van life. It's all about finding everything at home and finding like where stuff goes. This is my closet. This is my spillover closet, and knowing where things go and having a place for things makes a huge difference. There's lots of places in the woods where you can camp for 14 days for free. Some places it's 7 days for free. U.S. Forest Service, that's California. I'm not sure about other states and other countries, but there's always places. There's a lot of van lifers around here, so there's such an amazing community that meets up at the park all the time. There's people just camp out all over in different spots around town and different spots in the woods. Pick up your trash, clean up after yourself. That's what matters the most. Most of the van build and stuff that we do, we kind of do it temporary, so it can be undone. Nothing's like fully glued in, secured usually, so that if we want to change this ceiling, we can put more insulation under it. We can pop these pops out and take the screws out and change that. This whole bed shelf can be all unscrewed if it needed to, but we just enjoy living in it. And every little thing helps. We made this little pantry over here, and all these little spots for holding stuff makes a huge difference. And the shelves are sunk in, like you can see, so nothing falls out of it when we're rolling. And when we're rolling down the road, we learn, okay, we can't have that hung here, we can't have that hung there, we got to straighten this up, fix that out. Finding a home for everything. Simplicity, having the least amount of stuff you can possible. We usually eat raw vegan style, so we don't need a stove, we don't need to cook, we don't have as many pots and pans and dishes and all of that stuff. So we really love this van life. It'd be nice to have something a little taller, but we're working with what we got, and we're happy with what we have. Thank you so much for your questions and asking to know more. Let us know, and we'll love to see you on the road. Come join us in Mount Shasta City Park, and we can frolic and play and dance every day. On Sundays they have the drum circle, and then we dive into the woods during the week. Quite an amazing life. Find little things to organize. This little back thing on the back of the seat is a big organizer for us, helps out. Every little thing is tucked with either insulation or things in the walls, just making room for everything and utilizing your space and simplifying what you have makes a huge difference. The more stuff you want to pack in your van, the more stuff you got to carry. The more stuff you have in life, the more stuff you got to carry. I can get a roof rack and put tons of stuff up there. I can get a trailer and put a rack on the back and put tons of stuff in there, but why? I'm trying to simplify it and get rid of more things that are underneath here, so I have more room. And more simple life, the better, the easier. It's really quite amazing when you simplify your life. So yeah, the van build, van life, we are loving it. Are you loving it, Kim?
I love it. It's really fun. It's actually the most free I've ever felt, because we can have a new beautiful scene every morning. We wake up if we want to. It's really, really fun. Last night I was around the fire dancing, and It's the best. It really is.
And tonight we're going to a different spot of the woods where there's going to be a different fire, different people, and some of the same people. We pretty much got a drumming crew and a dancing crew. You don't want to hang that up yet.
Oh.
Put it down here. And we have these special hanger things that we hang up when we're not driving. But when we're driving, we're hanging up. They bash against the window. So you figure it all out as you're going. You learn it as you're going. As you're living in it, you see what you truly need. You see what you don't. You see where everything has its home, you see where it doesn't, what things don't have their home, and you figure it out. It's quite fun and amazing, and we enjoy it. We're loving it. So have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Enjoy life. If you want to see, there's videos on the thing more about the van. If you go back on the profile, you'll see more about the van and when I was working on it and pulling out that fuel pump. So much love. Thanks for your likes, follows, and shares, and your comments. I hope you have a beautiful day. May it be full of smiles. Come visit us in Mount Shasta. We would love it.